Hey, dreamers and people on the interwebs. We're going to continue on a new episode of Final Fantasy 16. We're going to play the DLC Echoes of the Fallen. I finished the game, even though at the current, you still see the main quest there, but the DLC is before you can do the main scenario. So I had to load in a save file before that. So we're going to do the DLC, and I have no idea what to expect from it. I don't know how long this DLC is. I don't think it's too long. I think that the second DLC is longer than this one. But we will see how many episodes it's going to be or not. I have no clue. I have my Cloud Sword on because I thought it was cool.
How hard could it be?
So yeah, let's go talk to Karen and start the mission.
Clive.
Hello, Echoes of the Fallen.
Is something the matter, Karen? You seem perturbed.
Do I know? How clever of you to notice. But yes, something's come to my attention, and I'll be damned if I know what to make of it.
Okay. Go on.
Go on.
It's probably quicker if I just show you. Here.
Some sort of crystal. Though, I don't remember seeing one that color before.
Aye, well, that makes two of us. In all my long years of trading, both over and under the counter, I've never seen anything quite like it. They're calling them dusk crystals, on account of colour.
I see. And they can be used to cast magics.
That they can. Just like their brighter, shinier cousins. Difference is, they don't last as long. After a couple of goes lighting your pipe, they crumble away to nothing. That's how I heard about them. From crystal traders moaning that someone's been flooding the market with dodgy goods. And after asking the right people the right questions, and paying the right price, of course, I managed to get my hands on a sample.
I see why you're perturbed.
I hope. Do you feel that, Clive?
What's happening?
Yes.
Meanwhile,
All right, lads, that'll do for today. I said that'll do for today.
Yes, Chief. Yes, Chief.
Let's get this lot back to town, fill our purses and then our bellies. What did you two do now?
Please tell us you bought another lantern.
Stay calm, both of you. Who needs a lantern when you've got one of these? All that work for a single spark. Well, there'll be no more sampling the merchandise today.
That sounded close, Chief. Really close. Really, really close.
Now, lads, what am I always telling you? Good things come to those who run.
Wait for us, Chief!
Oh boy. Echoes of the Fallen.
I've never felt a tremor this far inland before.
Me neither. But then, I'd never seen skies like these till a few moons ago, and it's been all change ever since. Come to think of it, the first anyone ever heard of these dust crystals was after you lot came back from the Dominion and brought this bloody weather with you.
Do you think the two things are connected?
Who knows? Could just be that with Drake's tail gone, the black market was running short of the good stuff. The Dominion's mines were the only source of new shards left in Storm after a certain evil outlaw decided to do away with the other mothers. And with the price of decent crystals going through the roof, traders turned to dealing in stuff they'd never have touched before.
The question is, who's selling these crystals and where are they? Wait. This color. They couldn't be from Origin, could they? No, that wouldn't make sense. I saw it form in the sky, and that was long after we returned from the Dominion. But if they didn't come from Origin or any of the other mother crystals, then... does that mean...
That you missed one? Aye. That were my thinking, any road. Another mother crystal we didn't know about.
I'll speak with Joshua. If you're right about this, we need to find it.
And quick, I'd say. On account of which, I'll take this shard over to Tomes for you. Get him to give it a once-over, case it rings any bells.
Right. Thank you.
And I expect you'll be wanting Jill's help with this too.
Right again. I will. Let me go and find Joshua, and we'll meet you in the shelves.
Quest accepted. Alright. A crystal darkly. Chasing the Echoes. Quest destination for the Echoes of the Fallen are indicated with the mark. After accepting the quest, current objectives are displayed in the to-do list on the right-hand side of the screen. They will temporarily replace main scenario objectives, okay? Prioritizing Echoes if you wish to restore, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. I understand. Okay. We're going. There we go. I think I dressed up for the right occasion this time. If I saw that thing that we saw in the cutscene.
Joshua, we need to talk. Karen's caught wind of something that I don't think we can afford to ignore.
Aye, that is troubling. Not least because the Undying made no mention of these dusk crystals in any of their recent reports.
So they weren't aware of them either.
Perhaps. Or perhaps they merely deemed them unworthy of my attention. Wrongly, I might add, for I am inclined to share Lady Karen's misgivings.
Then we'd better take her advice and consult Harpocrates forthwith.
To the shelves, then. With our combined insight, I'm sure we'll discern something of use, be it no more than a place to start.
Let's hope so.
There you are. I've taken the liberty of telling these two everything I told you.
Thank you, Karen.
It's hard to believe such a lusterless shard could conjure much of anything. And you truly think this came from a mother crystal? One we never knew existed?
Every other shard in the Twins did. Why should these dusk crystals be any different? Dim though they may be.
We know they first appeared on the black market shortly after Ultima Car's primogenesis, darkening the skies. So might the two be connected? Could the spell have created a new mother crystal, perhaps? A replacement for the ones we destroyed?
What do you think, Harpocrates?
I think there may well be a connection. Yet, if we are to believe that the original mother crystals were of Ultima's making, does it seem likely that he would have need of anything so palpably inferior? No. I hazard that it was not Ultima who created these crystals, but humanity. More specifically, our fallen forebears, whose wonders litter the land even now. Legend holds that the fallen challenged the gods in order to win their power, and came tantalizingly close to doing so. It seems only reasonable that they should wish to learn the secrets of the crystals which the gods bestowed upon them.
So they could make their own.
Precisely. You may recall that the tale of the sins of Zemeckis begins with the colloquy of the sages, a council wherein humanity sought to uncover the last secrets of the gods before waging their war to learn what little remained. It is perfectly possible that an understanding of how to craft crystals was among their many achievements.
Among their many achievements, prior to their fall.
Indeed. The same enlightened souls forged great and terrible weapons called the iconoclasts, from which icons derived their name, and turned them against each other in the Magitech War. A pointless conflict which served only to make its victors more confident of their right to supplant the gods on high. And when at last they ventured to do so, the resultant imbalance in the ether is said to have been so great that the skies themselves turned black and began to boil. The first recorded Arcade sky, I suspect. Which brings us back to the matter at hand. It is my belief that these shards are the product of a long-slumbering Magitech mother crystal, stirred to life by a similar etheric upheaval to the one which accompanied its creator's fall.
There's only one way to know for sure. We track down whoever's selling them and find their source. Karen, where did you buy this one?
Down in Port Isolde when I was scratching around for supplies. Since the Imperials buggered off and took the tariffs with them, you can find all sorts of interesting stuff on the docks. Go and have a chat with the mercenaries guarding the gates. Your uncle's got some good lads there. You know when to keep a watchful eye and when to turn a blind one. Oh, and take the crystal with you. Might be your key to the underworld.
Thank you. I will.
Shall we then, brother?
I'm coming too. If there is another mother crystal out there and it's anything like the others, you'll need all the help you can get.
I was hoping you'd say that. One more time then. Together.
Wish that was actually in the main story. Since that was a little bit lacking in the main scenario, doing stuff together. Make for Port Isolde. Before I'm going to do that, actually, I want to change Joshua's outfit because, like, I really do not like his new appearance. I will leave Clive for what it is, but I'm not going to do. Yeah, it's just normal. I like that a little bit better. It's like, yeah, we can have everything like this. It's fine. Right. There we go. Let's go to Port Isolde. Oh, wait. What? Oh, 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 oh. One sec. I saw something. What's this here? Oh, that's just Vivian's new update. Okay. I will check that later. We're first going here. So there is another mother crystal, but this time Magitech one.
Famiel, slow down! Not bloody likely!
Fuck me. They're fast on their feet. What's going on here, I wonder?
What indeed? Let's ask.
We sure do. Speak with the Cell Sword. You have received a pivotal moment in the Echoes of the Fallen. If you continue, you will not be able to return. Okay, sure.
Excuse me. Who were those men just now?
Bloody troublemakers, that's who. As soon as I asked them to present their packs for inspection, they turned white as a sheet and legged it. I chased them all the way from the gates, but they're swift as hares. Still, at least we kept the bastards out. Don't need their kind stirring up any more strife.
And what manner of strife have they been stirring up exactly?
Hey? Are you joking? This business with the crystals?
Sorry, we've been away for a while. What's been going on?
All right, I'll humor you. After the paltry rations the Imperials left behind dried up, folks started trading crystals out in the open. We turned a blind eye at first. Lord Byron's orders. Way he saw it, it weren't right to deny people the one thing they were all clamoring for. Till the dust started turning up, that is. Dusk crystals, they're called. Ill-favored shards that crack as soon as you look at them. Not that the folk who bought them by the bucket load knew that. And they were baying for blood when they found out. In the end, his lordship had to step in and ban the blasted things. And we've been searching the pack of every trader who's darkened our gates ever since.
I see. And you think the men you were pursuing might have been trading in these dusk crystals?
Why, you're in the market for some. Anyway, I wouldn't rule it out. In fact, I'd put a few gil on it.
We might still be able to catch them.
We might.
If you are heading up that way, you'll want to keep your sword handy. There's more than dodgy traders plying the roads these days.
Understood. We'll be careful.
Okay.
If those men were selling dusk crystals, I think it unlikely that they will risk returning to Port Isolde.
Which means this might be our only chance of catching them.
Yep. The only thing is... Okay, thank God. I was like, oh, maybe I do not have enough potions, but I'm well fed, so... I was a little scared, like, oh wait, maybe I've got to get some potions. Let's check our... Got our chocobos, by the way.
Ready, girl?
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
I probably can teleport there, but I rather want to like my chocobo.
Where are they?
Still some distance ahead, I'd wager. They were making a good pace.
Oh, there's not a teleport here. Okay, so it must be here somewhere.
There's another one.
Still no sign of those traders, though.
No. I just hope we haven't lost them.
These blimmin' tremors are scaring off all our customers.
The few that weren't scared off by the skies, you mean?
Perhaps one of those merchants has seen something. Forgive me, but did you happen to see 3 men in robes pass this way?
Yeah, I seen them. Poor bastards.
What do you mean?
A gang of nasty-looking brutes was on their trail.
Caught up with them just up the road, screaming at them they were. Your crystals or your lives and all that. Only the daft buggers kept their crystals and legged it.
In which direction, out of interest?
Up that way.
Towards the Old Hill docks. If it's help they seek there, they won't find any. But perhaps they might find a place to hide.
Let's hope so. And then we can find them before their pursuers do. Thank you. And please, take care on the road.
Right.
Come on. They're no good to us dead.
Lead the way, brother.
Oh, you just have to go on the same road as me.
Turn the whole place upside down if you have to. They're here somewhere.
That doesn't
So the
sound
bandits
good.
haven't found them either. There's still time.
Let's hope so.
So,
There we go.
Lord Rosfield sent his sellswords, did he?
Stay down.
You didn't come here to brawl with brigands, brother.
You're right. Let's focus on finding the traders.
Oh, you got some XP, so that's good to know. Search for the traders.
Hand over those crystals.
Boom. Okay. Where could they be? They're probably hiding in that house over there. Is what I assume. Oh. Well, there we go.
Who the fuck are you? I'll be taking that sword
Back at you.
and the rest.
Ooh, level up. There we go. Level 49. Nice. We got them. We got them. Are they here then somewhere? Or maybe in the other house. Maybe here. Oh. Oh. More sharp shots. Nice. Good job, guys. What? Why is he running? Don't run. I thought they killed him.
Let us press on.
Right. Yeah, so basically, I also was thinking to do a new game plus on the hardest mode. I'm still in a debate if I want to... Oh, there we go.
Don't think I can go on. Chief, maybe. All right, this should be far enough.
Chief? They've found us.
It's getting so a man can't even catch his fucking breath.
Gentlemen, a word. We understand you've been selling some crystals.
And like I told your thieving mates, you're not fucking getting them. So you can take your massive sword and shove it.
I'm sure I could, but we're not thieves.
Over here. I can smell the one who shat himself.
If you've got a plan, Chief, tell us you've got a plan.
Of course I've got a bloody plan. Good things and all that. Let's start again, shall we? You say you're interested in the crystal trade?
Not exactly. In actual fact, we were hoping to talk about this.
Is that all? Well, then I know just how to help. If you're after the short shifter, he's over here!
Are you mad?
What an asshole.
Slippery little pricks. Clinkers on the ground, quick as you like.
Gentlemen, you've got it all wrong. Do we look like merchants? He's the one you want. Just look at what he's got in his hand.
What? Him?
Wait, I'm not.
Let us know if you need any more help.
So you want to dance? That's
They
dance.
won't get far, Clive.
No. But they'll wish they had.
Mm-hmm.
I'll carve you like a suckling pig and feed you to your fucking dog!
Boom. Oh.
Kind of you to think of him.
They were they were a little bit too far for that. Let me do this. Ching. Nice. My good old Santosuke weapon. I love that skill so much. Just normal stuff.
Did you see which way they went?
North. Making for 3 reeds at a guess.
I mean, it was
After
pretty.
them. If they reach the swamps, we'll never pick up their trail.
It's pretty obvious that they went over the bridge. We saw that, all of us.
There was something odd about those 3. They seemed less like merchants and more like...
Charlatans? One might argue that a merchant is naught but a mummer without his motley.
Then why am I not amused?
Right. Ooh, there's a big boy over there. Don't really want to fight you. Are they?
What did you find, boy?
Clive, judging by the state of the ground, a lot more passed this way than our 3 charlatans.
Another group of bandits.
I doubt they'd leave this crystal behind. Regardless, we're on the right track. Let's pick up the pace.
Let's. Oh
They
no.
wouldn't risk stopping at Martha's Rest, would they?
Not if they hope to pass unnoticed.
Then we'd better stick to the swamps.
Mm-hmm. Trying to avoid the chocobos. Ooh, little crappies. Oh, I see them. I see them.
It's over.
Onwards.
Nice. There they are.
All right, lads.
3
I
geezers.
think we finally lost them.
Ha!
Then think again.
Yep, here we are.
Fuck. Persistent bastards, I'll give them that. Friends, I knew those louts were no match for you.
But of course you did. Because you know what we're capable of, don't you? Now, you deal in crystal. Dusk crystal. And we want to know where you got it. So you're going to tell us.
Let's assume for a moment that we are the merchants you're looking for. Why would we tell you where we procure our stock? What kind of shepherd leads a wolf straight to...
Are they getting worse?
Clive, the tower.
Well, that's new.
That's impossible.
Yeah, Chief. Do you think someone else got into the tower?
Quiet, you daft sod!
And what would they find there if they did?
I wouldn't know. I've never been there. Echoes, maybe? Or fallen rubbish? I really couldn't say. The entrance is sealed tight. No way in.
And how would you know that, if you've never been there?
Look! Behind you! An Akashic monster!
If you think I'm going to fall for another one of your cheap tricks...
Clive, trouble.
What? Oh.
Hello. You wanna fight? You wanna dance? Oh, of course they're sneaking out.
Wait, don't you dare!
I don't think Martha would appreciate that thing on her doorstep.
Probably not. Let them run then. I have an idea where they'll be heading anyway.
Look us all together. The 4 of us. Okay, let me start with this. Oh. I think I was a little bit too late with that. Boom. Bring it down. Let's do some ice.
Arise!
Ice. Limit break.
All yours, Torgo!
Ouch. Nope, 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 nope. Chill out. Bring it down. do this. Boom. You lose. Enemies have been slain. Okay, now we have to chase the other guys again.
Well, that was ill-timed.
But at least we know what was chasing the merchants.
That's twice we've saved them now.
So that is what the tower is, apparently. I don't think we ever got there in the main story.
I don't see anyone.
I've had enough of bandits and beasts, Chief. Can't we just go home?
And let those thieving pricks march in and take what's ours?
What's ours? Oh, no. You don't mean...
The dusk crystals, aye. Halleck, Marnik, we're going back to that tower if it's the last thing we do.
But the lights, Chief. What about the lights?
First you whine about it being too dark, then you whine about it being too light. Think about how easy it'll be to mine now.
And you're sure they're bound for the tower? When they aren't running away from trouble, they're running towards it.
Do you know anything of the place, Joshua?
Alas, not. I have seen it labeled Sage Spire on some maps, but beyond that, the ruins are no different from any other fallen derelict. Another impenetrable relic of the past.
Not so impenetrable, apparently. Our friends plainly found a way in.
They could be living there, like we do in the Invincible.
Well, the tower is unquestionably large enough to hide 3 merchants. But is it large enough to hide what we seek?
A mother crystal.
It would go some way to explain why the area was among the first in Rosaria to fall to the Blight.
Then it's settled. We head to Eastpool and make our approach from the dim.
Interesting.
To think there could have been a mother crystal here in Rosaria all this time. The wars that could have been avoided.
We still don't know what's in there, Clive. But whatever it is, there is a good reason it has gone unnoticed for so long. The tower sits atop a jagged ridge. Few have ever had occasion to pick their way through the rocks, even before the Blight swallowed them.
Yeah, so... I mean, I saw this like towerish thing like in the distance always, and I thought like, okay, it will come later in the story. But apparently it was either or meant for the DLC, or they cut out the content to make it a DLC. I am going to search something really quickly up. I want to see how long this DLC is without seeing the spoilers. I should have done that before the actual recording, but I want to just check real quick. Echoes. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I only have to see when I'm going to do stopping points. But yeah, it's not like a super long DLC, but long enough to still enjoy a little bit of content. I mean, like, I always love to come back in the Final Fantasy realm, and in this case, Final Fantasy 16. Are those, oh, I was about to say, are those enemies? But they're just like guards from the Martyr Rest.
We gathered as much bogmint and fever fuel as I could
Oh,
find.
that's so kind to put the elevator down for me. Yeah, I really wish that this was a little bit more in the main scenario. That you actually could like get all together on a journey with Joshua, Jill, and Torgon. I missed that. I really missed that in the main scenario. I mean, like there were some points where you could do it, but
Because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin, it don't mean
it
we
was
have to.
not as much. Only at the only at the very end of the game, they let you do it. But how well? I know I can probably teleport over there,
Build a barricade so sturdy, even a
but I just want to take my time. I'm not going to rush through this. I want to soak in. Not soak in, but soak in. I want to soak in all the things that Final Fantasy XVI has to offer. I'm also going to try to get Platinum for this game. Because that was about what I was about to say before the cutscenes were starting. Is that I'm still a little bit in like questioning myself if I'm going to live stream my oh, hello guys. Oh, you want to die? Sure.
farewell.
I can arrange that. There we go. So, again, what I was trying to say is that I really want to consider to do a new Game Plus on Final Fantasy XVI mode. And I'm considering to stream it maybe. Simply because I think it would be fun to see me struggle. Because the enemies will be so much harder. So I assume that will be fun to watch, right? I only don't know when I'm going to do it. Because Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is out. At least at the moment of this is going to be posted. So I first want to do that game because like I'm looking so forward to that, to continue the journey of Cloud. But yeah. So what the heck was that? Was that a snake or a rat? What was that? Something was crawling, or I'm just seeing things right now, or there was something crawling on the ground. I have to watch back what I saw there. Nah, I don't really want to fight you guys. So yeah, so basically the new Game Plus is a lot harder, and the item level goes up to 105, I believe. And oh, they're still here. Like, oh, does it mean that Wade is still here? Maybe. Is he still roaming around here? Because he would take care of this place, right? Oh, look at that! They're already like rebuilding this place a little bit. Yes, it's been a while. Been here.
No idea what it.
There is Wade. Hi, Wade.
That's all.
My lord?
Hello.
Had you told me?
Back in Rosalid, that I would one day be in charge of my very own village. I would have thought it a jest, and a poor one at that. But here I am, nonetheless. The trouble is, I've known naught but the axe since I was old enough to stand, and while it might have saved my neck on occasion, it ill-suited for tilling fields and building true.
Truth be told,
my lord, I've spent so much of my life fighting that I've never really learned how to live.
So that's what I'm doing now.
Or trying to, at least. Fortunately, Martha's always close by should I need her, which is more often than I would like to admit. In case you are wondering if this means I would give him a fight of Rosaria, the truth is I never stopped.
Eastpool is the duchy.
And in restoring the village, we begin to restore the country. It all starts here. I'm happy that we came across to him.
Driving back the horde was easy.
But now comes the hard part, surviving. It doesn't help that the bearers are accustomed to using their gifts for everything, having spent their lives being forced to do so in service to their masters. Before they joined us, most had never worked with their hands, let alone a plow.
Not that they're lazy.
Of course, quite the opposite. It's just that they are going to need some time to learn the basic before they are ready to man a storehouse or stable. And we certainly can't have them harming themselves using magics to achieve what a few blows of a hammer might. Besides which, every crystal in Storm might be cracked, but the blight's ever spreading.
No.
It's time we went back to relying on our own two hands, just like the Founder did. You and your friends at the Hideaway have shown us all it can be done. Now it's just a matter of doing it. Oh, so true. Not many shields escaped the Empire's steel that night at Phoenix Gate. Yet those few of us who did swore then and there that we would win back at home, no matter how long it took. That, though, would have proved to be easier said than done, especially in those early days, when all who remained loyal to your father's throne when hunted more mercifully than the bandits. In the eyes of the Empire, we were outlaws, and we were, for our part, embraced the role, the better to hide ourselves.
Eventually, though.
We were found, though not by the Emperor's men, but your Uncle Byron. I still remember his words. Proud shields of the duchies and heirs to the good to Archduke Elwin's legacy. I, Lord Byron Rosfield, pledge both axe and attendance that together we might see our nation rise once again from the ashes.
And while he has yet to lend his axe,
he has always been generous in his patronates, despite the considerable risk inherent in our association. The generosity has been us through many a dark day, ensuring our flame never went out.
And now?
With your help, my lord, and that the sympathetic souls like Martha, it finally feels as we were starting to make a difference. Yet there is still much to do, for while the Empire's grip on our home is weaker than it was, the wounds left by nigh on 2 decades of Imperial rule will not be quick to mend.
If we are to heal,
we can no longer simply guard the flame of our forebears, but fan it, that it might spread the hearts of all brothers and sisters, and then the duchy shall truly rise again.
Found to give you strength.
Say that any better. Wait, it was so good to see you again. I have to admit, I totally forgot. I totally forgot about him, but we were so busy with things.
Shouldn't we at least?
I probably can also speak with Martha. I'm not going to do that in this video though. It's just that I came across during this journey. So yeah, that's why. Let's open the door. The quest destination is nearby. The dim. At least we don't have to worry about. Oh my god. I think now where we're going. I remember, oh my god, like 100 hours ago, that I was with Sid here. Uh-oh, something is happening. And there was like a secret door. And we couldn't get in. I think that's it.
Are those goblins?
Huh?
What are they doing in the Deadlands?
Right? Oh, they look a little bit different as well.
Look what they're carrying. I don't recall ever hearing of goblins using fallen relics as weapons.
Well, they certainly aren't welcoming gifts.
Clive, remember where we are.
No magic. Right.
Oh, yeah. But that means they can also not use magic.
They're even uglier up close.
So either way, doesn't really matter.
You're gonna be alright.
I'll manage.
Oh, that is so weird. To not use anything that we have learned. But still cool though. Yeah, I remember that Sid said like you cannot use magic at the Deadlands. But I also remember that there we go. That Sid that I went here with Sid, and there was a door, a secret door, and I was like, oh well, I guess it's maybe for later because like we couldn't get in. Like, oh okay, that's obvious. Like it's maybe it's a it's like something like that will come later in the story. But I think I'm not sure, but I think that's where we're going.
Let's hope that was the last of them.
Indeed. I'd almost forgotten what it was like to have to rely on steel alone.
Clive? Jill? You may want to see this.
I think I know what it is. It's the door.
What?
I'm pretty sure. Yep, it is that door. I knew it. Wait, it's open?
It was open when I found it.
Someone was in a hurry. 3 guesses as to who.
Then this must be their way into the tower.
There's only one way to find out.
Interesting. Guess we're going in. I think that tower is part of the Mother Crystal. The only way is up. Going up, 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 up. So, yeah. Like normally I would record for 2 hours on my playthroughs, but since this isn't DLC, it's a little bit shorter. So I'm just going to do about 1 hour. But I am going to, of course, like do this eventually also an episode. Of course, an episode. But I mean, I really want to spread this a little bit better out. Because like otherwise I don't want to like go like straight into it and finish it completely like like in one playthrough. I kind of like to have the cliffhanger, you know. I really want to have that cliffhanger. So we're going to where we're going exactly. It's called the Sage Spire. Oh yeah, that's what is Josh was saying. It's an mountainous silence to the windward specters watch from on high, ever reminding us how far we have climbed, how far we have fallen. I think that like that spire is maybe connected to the Mother Crystal underneath. It does feel a little bit of like this could have been in the main scenario, to be honest, but nonetheless, I still am excited to play this, but you have to wait for the next episode. It's gonna be small episodes. I think 3 in total, maybe 2 or 3. I don't know how long I'm going to do this, but I will keep it an hour, about an hour for this. It's just a small DLC. I will do it differently when the second DLC I'm going to play that, because that is a little bit longer. So then I will probably going to do 2 hours again. So for this one, just like 1 hour. For the second DLC, I'll do 2 hours again, just like how I did with the main scenario. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed this so far. Well, we are at the cliffhanger. I need to make that word joke now. We are at the cliffhanger. What is going to await us in the dark underneath the mountain, searching for another Mother Crystal? You have to find out in the next episode. I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and as always, don't forget to dream, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.